Hey guys, Lek here. Today I want to show you a quick video on how to patch up your pool inflatables, a raft, or anything else that's inflatable using a couple different patch kit methods. I will show you also guys how to actually find the leaks when they're hard to find, especially in something big like a raft, as well as smaller pieces like an inflatable tube and so on. So let's get started. So since I'm working with Intex products, I wanted to show you some Impex repair kits, but honestly, there's a bunch of other brands and it's all the same stuff. So these are repair patches. There's 6 in here, and basically it's like a sticker. You cut this to the shape you need, you stick it over the hole, and make sure you prep and clean the surface. Wait 30 minutes and you should be set. We're gonna try that one. And then this is, I would say probably a little more heavy duty version. I would do this on my raft instead of just a sticker. This is a vinyl repair kit. And you still got the plastic patching material. And then you got the cement. So you spreading the cement on a thin layer, sticking it on. This one you wait in 12 hours to fully cure. So we'll try that one as well. But first, how to find a leak or a hole in your tube, inflatable, whatever, if it's not that easy to find. Make sure you inflate it first, then you can you can submerge it underwater if it's small enough. If you can't, make yourself a solution. Here I got dishwashing detergent and some water, and I'm gonna spray this all over. It's gonna create a soapy substance, and then I can start looking for bubbles. So I'm just gonna squeeze now. And as you guys can see, here's my bubbles. I'll zoom in to show you. And there you see the bubbles forming. So we found our hole. So next thing you want to do is clean this up. Since I'm using soapy substance, that's technically already part of cleaning. So it's a small cut, but it's a cut. So I'm gonna also use a alcohol wipe just to make sure it's fully clean and dried. But they say as long as it's clean and dry, you should be good to go. So I'm gonna let this dry for a few minutes, and then we'll proceed with the patch kit. Okay, so when you are ready to patch it up, make sure you deflate it. You don't want any air pushing out when you're doing this. I was going to use the cement kit, but honestly, for a little hole like that, it's not necessary. And when I compared the material, the stick-on patches and the cement kit is really the same thing. The only difference is that in this one, you're applying the cement. So if you would apply the cement, you cut in, you know, a patch bigger than the hole, obviously. I would say at least half an inch bigger around, if not more. Apply a thin layer of the cement. You don't want to use too much, because if you put too much, it won't stick as good. You just want a thin layer just to get the adhesion. And then they recommend wait up to 12 hours before use. This one you can use within 30 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut a round patch so I don't have any edges sticking out that can easily peel off. Now I can peel this off. Put a sticker, gonna go right over the hole. Gonna give it a good press. There we go. We will wait 30 minutes and see how this holds up. And while we wait for that thing to cure, I wanted to share some tips on searching for holes on big items like a raft itself. So usually you want to start, you know, a hole right on the outside is going to be pretty obvious. You want to start checking the seams. So get your spray bottle, same idea. You know, if you have the raft in the water already, obviously it's going to be easy to see. You can check on there if anything's bubbling up. If not, start, you know, checking the seams, checking here, all the little edges inside. Make sure you check your nozzles too, make sure everything's, you know, closed tightly. Sometimes it could just be that. Start checking on the bottom if something's scraped up or cut up here. You know, spray all over. Even use a water hose it with water, see if anything's bubbling up. And it might take some time with something this big, but rafts are usually in 2 or 3 sections inflatable, so at least you're working with one section at a time. If you have only one hole, you'll know exactly where it is. So yeah, hope that's helpful, guys. And now let's wait a little longer and see if that patch worked. Alrighty, we gave it about 30-40 minutes. As you guys can see, I blended in pretty nicely. And if you actually have a bigger hole in here, that's not a big deal. It doesn't have to, the material, you know, under the patch doesn't have to be touching. If it's a bigger hole, using a bigger patch and you're just covering that up, and that's going to be just part of you, you know, part of the body now. But let's inflate it and make sure it's all good. Patch didn't move, nothing peeled. Looks like it's solid. There you go, guys. Hope this is helpful for you guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, please comment if you have any questions, and come back for more.